I don't think there's much we want here. I want to get Revive. I could get Seal, but meh. I can get the Hard Edge now. Normally, I wouldn't buy the Hard Edge. Well, I think most people that play the game wouldn't get the Hard Edge here because you're about to get the Force Stealer, but I'm actually not going to get the Force Stealer. You too? Then take your mask off and come here. That's our rule. Well, I guess I'm out then. Always like this little bar scene. I don't remember if Root has any dialogue there if you catch him before he goes in the building. So, important thing here that a lot of people miss. There's another beginner's hall here, which is pretty useless, but there's an enemy skill. They actually talk about some advanced stuff in there too. I think they talk about like limit breaks building faster if it's a lower level and some stuff, like some actually advanced stuff. There's a bunch of sources laying around. You can get a potion! You're really excited about that potion. That's the most excited I've ever seen anyone. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, that really old boss battle mod we played was down there. Also, this guard is, like, standing on his tippy toes. It's kind of weird. Here's the alarm. I don't think you can do it yet, though. There's been some, like, theories that getting past that guy could cause some wild stuff to happen. There's also some wild stuff with that underground place. We'll talk about that later. Also, I wonder if this is the same dog that covers up that door later. Bark, bark. Boop, 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 boop. Here are the other Turks. Are you sure it's alright? Napping while on duty? We gotta get the hot girls to sell our poopy materia. Those are pretty lame. I believe the weapon shop does have something good, though. Also, if I remember correctly, I think the two weapon shops have the same weapons, but at different prices or something like that. I might have actually bought from the more expensive store. Aren't you still on duty? It's so shameful. And they told me that I would be staying at 5-star hotels on these trips. Close enough. Oh, yeah. Let's see what he says. Oh, welcome. We don't have anything special now. I kind of messed up the last time I ordered. So he sells you, like, old stuff, right? Yeah. You blew it, guy. Okay, so for this minigame, if you're at 100 plus, you get the Force Stealer. 60 to 90 gives you HP plus, and 0 to 50 gives you silver glasses. I actually prefer the HP plus here. The Force Stealer is really good, but you get a bunch of good swords for Cloud soon. And Cloud's pretty strong on his own, and HP plus is really, really good early. And if you get it early, you can level it up early too. So I much prefer the HP plus. Usually get that instead. Alright, it's time! 10 hut! You can get a ton of points if you do everything right. Yeah, and you can get the Force Stealer later. Yeah, I love Red 13 in the background during this. I didn't even notice him there, like, for a while because you're focused on the game. I can see why Cloud never made it into Soldier. Very entertaining. Keep up the good work. Yeah, the special gives you a bunch of points. Yeah, also you can do funny stuff here. A special bonus for you! So, if you try to move during this, he, like, fidgets around. Which always looks goofy. And you can make, like, little poses. We can't have them get in our way. Leave it up to me, sir. Yahaha. I thought I told you to stop that stupid laugh. Yeah. Alright, dismissed. That was close. This one looks really goofy from this side. Hojo disappeared, leaving a letter of resignation. Materia's been forced to take care of that investigation too. Hey, I thought you were dismissed. We got some cleaning up to do. Hurry up. I don't actually know who it is that jumps in, because they're in their suits, so you can't tell. It's probably Tifa. We'll cross the ocean to the new continent, even if we are wearing Shinra's uniforms. Given by the height of her jump, I mean, we know it's not Barrett. I don't think it's Yuffie, because I think she's still there even if you don't get it. Get Yuffie. So it's gotta be either Tifa or Aerith, and Aerith probably doesn't jump that high. Oh yeah, Yuffie's dressed up differently too, so yeah, it has to be Tifa. Well, we know it's not Barrett because he has the other uniform on. The marshmallow uniform. Wink, wink, wink. Wink, wink, wink. Do you have any tranquilizers? Here, use this. Thanks. Gross. This is bitter. Where are the others? I don't know. Aren't they hiding somewhere around here? How should I know? Ugh. So did anyone here not know you can give her a trank? Because if you don't have a trank, I don't even think you get that text. It's me, Eris. Hey, Cloud, did you see the airship at Junon? I heard it was big, but I didn't expect it to be that big. That was really something. Hey, do you think I can get on it someday? I don't know. It's a shooter weapon. We probably should have destroyed it. But just once I'd like to ride it. So if you ever wanted to get through this section really fast, the best way to do it is come up here, talk to Tifa, and then go right back down and talk to Aerith, and then she says, where's Barrett? And you can do the Barrett thing. If you don't, then it doesn't let you proceed. Yes, sir. Everything quiet, sir. But you know what? I really hate this uniform. Uniforms, soldiers, war. I hate them all. They take away all the things and people you love. I wish they'd all disappear. Right, Cloud? You're right. Yes, sir. I'll continue my watch, sir. So this guy stands here until you go talk to Aerith again. Gotta get that Red 13 funny dance. It's me, Red 13. I'm a little woozy, but I shouldn't get caught. Humans only look at appearances anyway. Anyway, you look at it, I'd say I make a fine human being. And then he turns around to show his tail. The timing is so good. So he doesn't actually turn around to show his tail until after you talk to him. So it's so great, because he's like, I think I'm doing pretty good. Then he turns around, you see the tail wagging. It's so good. Now we talk to Eris, she'll be like, where's Barrett? Yeah, well, he's even serious in the conversation. He's like, I think I'm doing pretty good, and then turns around. It's great. And I love this, like, Barrett peeking in. Super not suspicious. Look, Cloud, it's Rufus and Heidegger. They're this close, but we can't do a thing to them. How can he go off laughing like that? Because of him, Big Sledge Jesse. God, I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna settle things here and now. Emergency alert. Reports of a suspicious character found. Those not on detail, search the ship. Report when found. I repeat, suspicious character found on board. Those not on detail, search the ship. Report when found. Dang, did they find us? Hey, they don't seem like us. Do they mean Tifa and the others? Get off your spiky butt and let's go, Cloud. Nice outfit. Let's go in, MF. Yeah, the song does a lot to carry the humor, too. You alright? Everyone alright? Huh? Everyone's here, right? Hey, wait. You don't think that suspicious character is Sephiroth? Really? How the heck am I supposed to know? Let's find out. It's the most logical thing to do. Then who's going to go? Not me. I don't even like Sephiroth anyway. And besides... And then I take her anyways. Sephiroth. Alright, let's go. I don't remember this scene being able to soft lock. I could be misremembering though. Bum 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 bum. Hard edge. Don't need enemy skill equipped at the moment. Here's one thing I didn't know before. You can talk to this guy to get a full heal. Also, there's a good steal to get here. It's not super important because you'll get better armor soon, but you can steal Shinra Alphas from the guards. And it's pretty good equipment for this part. Those are not guards. Yep, you can miss Ifrit if you don't pick him up. Keep going. Same with Bahamut. The hard edge does look pretty goofy in the original. It's so short. Like, I know the idea is that it's short, but really it could have been a tad longer. It kind of looks like a big knife. A giant knife. Yes, you cannot get Bahamut 0 if you don't have Bahamut and Neo Bahamut. Nope, can't dig it up. You can dig up 0 Bahamut. You can dig up 0 Bahamut even if you don't have the other Bahamuts, but you can't get 0 Bahamut the normal way. Or Bahamut 0, I should say. You can't get Bahamut 0 the normal way unless you have both Bahamuts. But you can dig it up. The only requirement for you digging it up is that you didn't get it the normal way. Oh, never mind. You do get the beta here. I was getting beta and alpha mixed up. Alpha's the better one. That, like, there's no reason to ever get. Oh, really? I didn't know that. If you get the big blue, you can't dig it up? Huh. But the big blue is... Isn't that the last one you get? So, the huge materia is really weird. There isn't a specific one you get for each mission. Instead, each one you get is like the next one. So... For example, if the first one you get is red, if you miss the first one and get the second one's red. It's kind of weird how it works. It's not like you get the red for the train and the blue for the Fort Condor. It's like you just get them in order depending on which ones you get. It's hard to explain. Hopefully that made sense, though. So the Shinra Beta has no magic defense, but magic defense doesn't do anything. So the extra slot's worth it. Oh, that's cool, Zoo. Yeah, unfortunately, there's just not a huge amount of, like, benefit you get for having more than one of a summon. Bahamut Zero would be nice because the stats you get from them are high. But, yeah, leveling up a summon is almost the same as having 2 of the Materia, so it's not like a huge benefit. The biggest benefit we're going to have to having 2 Shivas is just this fight coming up. After that, it's going to be pretty useless. Magic Defense works in the Steam version, and all the later versions, like the PS4 version and the Switch version, all come from the Steam version, so it works in those ones as well. But any version that came from this version, like the PS3 version, the really old PSP version, in the original PC version, Magic Defense does not work. I should clarify, Magic Defense doesn't work on armor. It works everywhere else. Just the number you get from the armor doesn't affect anything. It's always 0. You can still find physical copies of the old PC version. I have a physical copy. It's also online around. But eBay is probably your best bet. One thing we could talk about that I haven't talked about yet is the way limits work in terms of learning them. So the second limit break in each level, so like Cross Slash or Lunatic High, are unlocked based on how many limits you use. So, for example, like 7 Bravers unlocks Cross Slash, etc., etc. The first limit in each level, other than the very first one, because that one's just automatically unlocked, is unlocked based on how many enemies that character defeats. So, like, getting final hits on enemies. Can we steal this today? So most of the time, you don't really notice it. You just kind of play through the game and unlock them slowly but surely. But there are some circumstances where if you kill a lot of enemies with a character without using their limit break, you can unlock later limits before unlocking the second limit of a level. So you could unlock, like, Cloud's level 3 limit break before you get the second level 2 limit break. A really easy way to do that is to just stay in Mount Coral for a bit, because Mount Coral has a ton of fights with like 6 enemies in them. And if you just run through Mount Coral spamming beta, you'll probably get a limit for someone. That's usually the best way to get Aerith's limits if you want to try to get her ultimate. Yeah, it's really strange. Aerith's requirements to get her limits are actually really high. I think that part of the reason is because they took a lot of... They did a lot of things in this game to try to make it seem like Aerith was going to make it the whole game. Including, like, having her weapons and stuff. She finds weapons really late. Her ultimate weapon isn't obviously her ultimate weapon. So you don't think, like, wow, I just got her ultimate weapon. What's going on here? And stuff like that. The only character that has, like, really easy limit requirements, not including Vincent and Kate Sith because they have less limits, but the only person to have, like, all of their limits but have really low requirements is Sid, which I believe the reason is because you get him so late in the game that they wanted him to be able to catch up. Oh, Yuffie's is low too? I guess that makes sense because you could get her later. I never actually looked into Yuffie's really. In my limit break video, I show the table, so you can just look at that. But yeah, I guess getting Yuffie early is pretty funny then. You can get her limits really fast. It makes sense because a lot of people get Yuffie right before getting Sid because that's the part where she's really easy to find. Funny too because Yuffie has really strong limits. So does Sid though. Sid has like the strongest limits in the game basically. In terms of just raw strength. Yeah, Cloud's pretty nuts. He needs a ton of kills. Which, I mean, he's almost always in the party, so it makes sense. Oh, we're not doing a double date today, but I think we're going to do more Nightmare mod later. So we'll be playing more Final Fantasy VII, just not this. Which, if you haven't seen Nightmare mod, you're in for a treat. It's something. I don't know if treat is the right word. It's something. Pain. Pain is a good word. Pain is a good word for that. Got that double growth. Do I want the double growth now, though? Yeah. I know a lot of people like to put on double growth right away. I'm gonna refrain. If you put HP plus on double growth now, you'll be, like, invincible, though. You'll have so much HP. Especially with Yuffie being in the back row. HP plus on her is really good. Yeah, hardcore mod's still easy to find. In fact, you can go on my website and download it. Sector48.org. Don't you have long range? Yeah, why are you in the front? You know what? Change my mind. I'll go ahead and do that because of something later. So we put HP plus in double growth right away, so it's going to get leveled up really fast and make us pretty beefy. No, the hardcore mod is the really well-known and very good mod made by Joe. The Nightmare mod is the broken down mess that you really can't find anymore. Bum, bum, bum. So if you pay attention here, when Sephiroth flies away, he like throws piece of Jenova at us, which is the first clue that this isn't actually Sephiroth, but it's Jenova. He's not just carrying around Jenova and like throwing her body parts at us. It's Jenova herself, and when she flies away, part of her falls off, and we fight it. Kind of like Sin Spawn is in 10. Is it Sephiroth? No, it's a dead guy. No, not Sephiroth. Yeah, High Wind is the strongest limit in the game, just by power. But there's also, like, the auto crits from Omni Slash, and then the fact that some limits hit more. So depending on what your damage ceiling is, something else might be stronger. But in terms of just the numbers, High Wind's the strongest in the game. After a long sleep, the time has come. Over there, Cloud. Yeah, the Omni Slash crits can crit. It's weird. Also, nice timing. Sephiroth, you're alive! Who are you? You don't remember me? I'm Cloud. Cloud. Sephiroth, what are you thinking? What are you doing? The time is now.
I'm Sephiroth!
What?
I'm Sephiroth!
The jam. Double Shiva time. Zero of 10, not Subsonic's remix. I agree, song sucks. So this is a good example of using limit breaks to our advantage. Normally Jenova would get a turn before Yuffie, but queuing up the limit now during Shiva means that Yuffie gets an extra turn. This guy used 2 Shivas, he's cheating. Oh yeah, I always forget that. Nova, they give us a full year. Enjoy the red badge. Thank you so much for being here for a whole year, man. Appreciate it a lot. How dare you? That's illegal. I believe Jenova skips 2 turns after using stop. I think that's a thing. Holy crap, that sled crit. Hello. Red 13, big strong. Ew! What is it? Gross! Jenova, the arm of Jenova. Sephiroth took Jenova. What does it mean? So it was Sephiroth. He was mumbling something about time. time is now? The story's not that simple. Cloud, why don't you summarize what's happened so far? I'll try, but don't interrupt me while I'm explaining. God, Cloud, calm down. Sephiroth went off searching for the Promised Land so he could become the ruler of the planet. That was 5 years ago. Then Sephiroth came back and killed President Shinra. And then just now all of us saw Sephiroth. He was carrying Jenova with him. This much I do know. He told me he wants to go to the Promised Land with his mother, Jenova. I guess that's about it. I don't think it's wise to stay here any longer. Sephiroth is alive. The Promised Land, does it really exist? Alright, so a couple important things in Costa del Sol before we sign off. Well, not sign off. Sign off of Fantathon for the day. Goodbye forever. Yep. Few important things, and then I'm leaving forever. You'll never see me again. We had a good run. Also, I hate how crooked they are parking here. They like bonk into the side of the wall. Dang, sure is hot here. But I sure feel better now that I can say goodbye to this sailor suit. Yo, listen up! Y'all be sure to mingle like regular folks here. Aw, too bad. I like Barrett's sailor suit. He looks so cute. What do you mean, cute? Right, well, Barrett, why don't you use that sailor suit for pajamas? Right, Cloud? Ah, you look like a bear wearing a marshmallow. What's that supposed to mean? This happens to be the most comfortable, so shut up. Would you kindly hurry? The heat here is drying my nose. Yeah, mine too. Alright, we'll take a break and then head off. Don't wander too far off. I'll wander wherever I dang well want. Who made him the leader? I think I'll go swimming. Sounds good to me. Cloud, are you thinking of anything in particular? Your cool exterior's cracking. Well then, let's go. Ah, they're too fast! Dang. So if Red 13's not in your party, you can get Red 13 stuck on these stairs, because he walks really slow. The girls run too fast. Alright, very important thing here. Extremely important. Keep an eye on the guy in the red suit on the helipad. What a long boat ride that was. Good work, everyone. Yeah, ha, hurry up with that. Yes, sir. Yep, it's a great little detail that most people miss. I heard Sephiroth was on board. Yes. And it seems Cloud and the others were on board too. Yes. They all slipped through. You messed up big this time, Heidegger. I'm ashamed of myself. Is that all you can do? Give one-word answers and apologize for everything? Ready for departure, sir. I love that Heidegger gets, like, chewed out here. Do something. I'll be expecting results. You were close. There were some preemptive eats. There's a couple fun things we can do here. There's this really weird guy in the basement. It always cracks me up. There's really good items down here, too. Snore, snore. Yeah, yes, sir! Oh, those items are free, so please help yourself. Jeez, my lower back's killing me. How do you do? I'm the manager. Nice to meet you. Well, if you'll pardon me, I'll be leaving. Good night. It is so weird. That fire ring is actually super helpful, too. It's good to grab that. I don't think there's anything special in here, but this guy sells stuff. And he sells Molotovs, which are really good. I'm not going to buy any now, but... Molotovs are actually a big win. 4 slots are good, but if you have Shinra betas, they're pretty useless. Molotovs are basically the grenade of this part of the game. You can just throw them for really good damage. The unfortunate thing about Molotovs is I believe it's fire damage, so it doesn't work on everything like grenades. Red 13's in our party, so we don't get to kick him with the ball. My ball! Oh god, it's so delayed. Kids never get to play with this ball again. Oh! Nice try. You gonna get it? Nope. Mine. My ball. Also, if you don't have Yuffie in your party, Yuffie sells you the materia here, which I always thought was hilarious. She, like, pretends to be a materia shopkeeper so she can steal it. Yeah, I'd like to hire a gorgeous chick and have a great time. Gorgeous chick. Are you talking about Yuffie? Yikes. She's like 14, dude. I'll buy Seal just so I have it. Yeah, Red's in my party. Red and Yuffie are in my party, so they're not standing here. Because Barrett's not in our party, we get to listen to this funny text. Ugh, I feel god-awful. Oh, you. Were you the one with that big sailor? Wasn't me. Wrong guy? It puts us in a bad situation. That guy's taken over the John, and he hasn't even paid his hotel bill yet. If you're checking in, would you please pay his bill too? Yo, Cloud, still too early, ain't it? Come on now, he's a friend of yours, Fibber. What now, call it a night? Barrett blowing our cover. Hey, yo, someone's in here, alright? I love that you hear his gun go off when you try to talk to him. Like, he just starts shooting wildly if you interrupt him. Oh, you skipped the Hojo scene if you sleep? That's good to know. How about a soft? What? Just for you, I'll buy some softs. Also, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I think you have to have Aerith and Tifa not in your party to get this scene. I don't remember, though. Oh, Cloud! Look at that! No, it's just anyone? Okay. I wasn't sure, because they're standing there, but also your characters, like, jump out of your party when you get here, so. That girl in the bikini? Not a bad view. What are you looking at? That man over there, that's Hojo from Shinra. Get out of here, go talk to him. God, what do you want? Hey, who do you think you are? Professor Hojo, that scary man says he wants to talk with you. I'm busy right now, but too bad. No, I remember you all now. Yes, yes, I remember now. It's been a long time, Cloud. Hojo. Sometimes you just gotta do something like this. I love the guy just slid it across. What are you doing? It should be obvious. I'm getting a tan. Answer me! I believe we're both after the same goal. You mean Sephiroth? Did you see him? I see. Haha! What is it? I love that he stands on top of the chair. Nothing, I just remembered a certain hypothesis. Haven't you ever had the feeling something is calling you? Or that you had to visit someplace? I'll go anywhere Sephiroth is at, to beat him and put an end to all this. I see, this could be interesting. Were you in Soldier? Haha! Would you like to be my guinea pig? He's talking about the Jenova reunion. Oh, now what? Are you going to draw your sword? Knock it off, Cloud. Look, I don't know, but he knows a lot of stuff, okay? Ahaha! You know, that makes sense. He knows a lot of stuff, so let's not kill him. Say, aren't you the Ancient? I'm Eris. The least you could do is remember my name. I want you to tell me something, Professor Hojo. I know I'm an Ancient. My mother told me. Your mother? Oh, you mean a Fauna. How is she? You didn't know? She died. I see. Wouldn't he know that? Professor Hojo, is Jenova an Ancient? Is Sephiroth an Ancient? Do we all have the same blood? Yeah, I think he's just, well, I think he's playing dumb in case she doesn't know. Is my guess. Or baiting the conversation, yeah. Mumble, mumble, head west. He's mumbling slowly. That must mean he's hiding something. Yeah, that's what that means. Grr, grr, huff, puff. Hey, answer us. It's no use. It's no go. You're just gonna give up just like that? Yipes, help! Breathe, breathe. Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it? I don't know what that means. Is he coming back? I guess we'll start off with some squats. Oh, there he is. How did he get back over there? I will stop this guy swimming. Ha! Gotcha. You'll never swim in this town again. If you're headed for Mount Coral, then you better buy some soft. Everyone's telling me to buy softs. I wonder why. That's it. Do you know about the hidden scene with Barrett and Gungaga that is missed due to flag being toggled in the back of the church? I don't think so. I'll have to look into that. Scene with Barrett? Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let's talk about it more. Yeah, DM me. We'll talk about it more when we get there. I'll look into it. Alright, this should be it for today for in-depth playthrough. I wanted to quickly see, I don't remember if you switch out your party, if you can check out the other stuff. I think you can. It might cancel it once you leave. Nope. Grr. Then we can also talk to Yuffie. Ah, Cloud, let me make a buck, why don't you? I'm selling materia. Why don't you buy some? Well, we're lucky to have that cutie working for us part-time. Guy. You know how old she is? It's gonna be a yikes from me. Alright. Well, that'll be it for In-Depth today. We're going to move on to the Nightmare mod, but before we do that, we got to say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for watching the In-Depth playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. It's been so great just to talk about the game and listen to everyone's thoughts and input and talk about all this awesome stuff that you may or may not know. So, and again, thank you so much for all the comments and the support. It's been so great reading through all of them and just seeing how everyone's really excited for the playthrough. It meant a lot to me. So thank you. We'll see you in the next episodes of In-Depth Playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. We'll catch you there. Peace out.